This is Red Sox Nation, a place where, historically, misery loves company, where they tug at your heart and then tear it apart.
Going to Fenway Park and following the Red Sox is a passion play. It is a reenactment of an ordeal that ends always in tragedy.
Boston Red Sox is a different sort of disease. It's the disease of just almost sometimes just getting there.
For the past 86 years, Red Sox fans have suffered like no other. A curse? Really, how else could you explain it? 1946, that was our year. 1967, that was our year. 1975, that was our year.
And Cincinnati has won the World Championship.
1986.
Behind the bag, it gets through Buckner.
And worst of all, those damn Yankees.
Now the batter's Bucky Dent, the Yankee shortstop.
Bucky Dent.
Yastrzemski will not get its home run.
Aaron Boone.
There's a fly ball deep to left.
Maybe there is a curse.
He's smiling. He's smiling.
In 2004, more misery.
The Yankees have 3 more outs to get, and they will sweep the Red Sox.
Yeah, let's talk about 2004 for a second.
Ortiz into deep right field. We'll see you later tonight.
Yeah! Come on, game your life, baby, game your life.
Schilling's performance tonight will long live in New England baseball lore.
Exorcises the demons.
You can't hit a guy with your purse.
There goes the idiots!
Yeah, it feels good.
Welcome to the new Red Sox Nation.
All it takes is 1 out.
We have a chance to shock the world.
The most stunning comeback in baseball history.
Let's go, gotta have it! Hey, we shocked the world!
They're the greatest Red Sox team ever!
Major League Baseball Productions presents
The curse of the Big Papi.
the 2004 World Series film. It's mid-February 2004 in Boston, Massachusetts. Fenway Park sits silent, empty, frozen, cold. Not all that different from the hopes and dreams of Red Sox fans for the past 86 years. Men, women, and children who, with each new season, believe that when the ice thaws, so too will the so-called curse that has haunted their beloved team.
It's actually the training facility for the Red Sox when they first come down. And these fans, some of them have been out here since 7 o'clock this morning.
Red Sox, Red Sox, here we go. World Series here, World Series.
This is the year.
Yeah, Red Sox all the way, #1.
Everyone's expecting us to win from the very first day we step into spring training, and that's no pressure on us. We haven't won in 86 years.
Thank you very much, Johnny.
I want to see him win it all. That's my lifelong dream at this point at 63, if I can see the Red Sox take it all before I die.
This better be the year. I'm hoping. World Series or bust.
You step on the field, spring training, you have the feeling that you have the right team, that they've made all the right moves in the offseason, and you have a chance to go to the World Series.
With all the new players, I think got a pretty good chance of winning the World Series this year.
Yeah, definitely. They went after Schilling, and that's huge.
Look who's talking. I don't think it's ever hard to fit in somewhere if your single most important goal is the same thing. I came here to win. I came here to try and help this team win a World Series. If you're going to throw a high fastball to him, it's got to be eyes or above, because he's going to hit that ball right here.
For years, as I was a kid growing up, the Red Sox always leaned towards hitting. And with Theo and the new owners, I think they know what it takes to win, and that's pitching.
Our philosophy as an organization is to always be aggressive. We needed better pitching and deeper pitching. And so we set it out as a priority to try to add another elite starter to go with Pedro Martinez.
¿Qué pasa? See? He speaks English.
When we were able to trade for Curt Schilling, and then when we signed Keith Folk, especially on the heels of getting within 5 outs of the World Series in 2003, there was definitely a fever pitch.
When we pick up a Curt Schilling and then go out and get a Keith Folk, to be on a team that can add those type of players, it was like, wow. And then the whole A-Rod thing starts, and it was like, holy cow. And all of a sudden A-Rod goes to the Yankees, and now it's like pouring fuel on a fire with that rivalry.
It's not that easy, especially when you have a team in your division spending $200 million. So, the fans had high expectations, and we had high expectations too, because we were really happy with the team we built on paper. But we were very aware that championships aren't built on paper.
I feel that this year's team, has definitely a great shot of winning the World Series and becoming champions. But we got to work hard in spring training. We've got to stay healthy and become one.
Welcome to Red Sox Baseball 2004. Promises to be a special season.
We left spring training, and I think we really believed we were very good. We came out of the gates playing well. And we stumbled for about 3 months.
500 baseball for 3 months felt like nothing but underachievement. But these Red Sox were still confident and loose. So they put their heads together.
We're kind of treading water. I was dying for our guys to have a team personality as the season wore. And then once we got going, all of a sudden the hair thing kind of came into play. And I was thrilled because it wasn't like guys were going their own separate way. They were all doing it to come together.
I think we're trying to get a personality. I mean, Johnny Damon comes in right away looking like the movie Passions. He looks like Jesus. I mean, when you first see him, you're like, wow. People are like, what is he doing with his hair?
My hair's all over me.
But Johnny's our rock star. Johnny's our guy that keeps us going. He's our leadoff guy. Manny, I don't know. I always tell him, can you please put a hat on or a helmet, because I'm getting ready to lose my lunch with that hair.
Yo, you know, we're about to run hard, man.
Pedro Martinez has got the soul glow. Wherever Pedro goes, you're going to have a stain behind his head. David Ortiz is we call him the big cat. He's got the smile that's from ear to ear, and it's just a great group of guys, and we're very lucky to have that.
Look at what kind of manager we have, dude. Can you believe that? It's stretching like he's gonna fire something. What the hell, man?
They told me if I don't start stretching, I don't look like you, so I'm trying to.
And no matter who you are, you're gonna get ragged on.
You're gonna hurt yourself with that in your hand. That is for self-defense purposes only.
I don't care if you're Curt Schilling or if you're
What's up, Timlin? Somebody's been around for 18 years. You don't fall for those tricks.
It was always a big thing.
We used to have the old saying,
Boston ball clubs are 25 guys,
25 cabs.
That was always the same.
It's not the way it is in Boston anymore.
It's unbelievable to come to the ballpark every day, and it's just so fun.
One more time. About the bone? You take the meat and I take the bone that the ham was on.
Teams with clicks don't win. I think we have a bunch of great guys that just come out here and play baseball, and we eat together, and we win together, and we're going to fight together.
Here we go. Varitek and A-Rod.
That's a wake-up call, man.
We've been waiting for some sort of catalytic event.
I think it's the beginning of something.
We can kill that day. If we have a fight and get killed, that doesn't do us a lot of good. We have a fight, we come back from a big deficit, hit a home run off of Rivera, and boom, we got to win.
The Red Sox win it.
That walk-off home run kind of took the Yankees by surprise. It really energized us, and it set the tone for things that might happen later in the season.
In this wild and crazy season, still one more unpredictable thing: the trading of a Boston icon.
Came came down to about a minute before the deadline, and we pulled off the trade, and if it didn't go well, it would negatively impact the franchise for years to come. Not to mention my career.
We didn't need to get rid of Nomar. We just needed to get some other pieces, and Nomar was the way for us to do it.
My first reaction, I walk in, I see Nomar packing his bags. I'm going, you got to be kidding me. Please tell me I didn't get traded for Nomar Garcia Park, because I know Orlando was in the deal too. I was like, oh boy, here we go.
Dave Roberts and Mike Myers and Minkiewicz, Orlando's an outgoing guy. They just fit seamlessly. I just think that week or two after the deal was made, we found our identity and we took off.
The Red Sox have won 10 in a row. 22 of their last 26. The Red Sox will win!
With all the pieces in place, the Red Sox seized control of the wild card race and even closed that once huge gap with their rivals.
Red Sox break the game wide open. 2.5 games behind the Yankees.
In the end, their efforts earned them 98 wins, a wild card, and a trip to California.
The slugging Red Sox against the Anaheim Angels. Don't go anywhere. Rip to left.
Red Sox capture game 1.
Home run for Varitek. Red Sox grab a 2-0 lead going home.
Red Sox win puts them in the American League Championship Series against either the Yankees or the Twins.
The bases juiced 6-2. And Vladimir Guerrero coming up. He hits this ball right. Gone! Grand slam tie game.
There are some games where you need somebody to come up big. I think to accomplish what we did, you have to have players like David do what they did.
Bottom of the 10th. Swing and a fly ball to left field. Way back! Way back! The Red Sox are going to the American League Championship Series on the back of David Ortiz. Big Papi!
The two teams in the American League are facing each other in this series are the two best teams, period.
This is the series everybody wanted to see.
There's nothing bigger than Yankees Red Sox.
That's what baseball is all about. This was a hell of a rivalry.
These are the two best teams. They spent the most money. They have the most talent.
This is the way we wanted it. This is the only way to have it.
I've never felt that they were going to beat us.
They do have to deal with history.
It all started off because of Babe Ruth. We haven't won in 86 years. They're dying to win one.
Hopefully they don't win.
This isn't 1986.
I remember Red Sox pitcher telling me, I don't want to be Bill Buckner.
1918.
Everyone's expecting us to win.
We want to win.
This is baseball.
We haven't accomplished anything yet.
We're still not where we want to be.
We got to win 4 games before they do.
I'm not sure I can think of any scenario more enjoyable than making 55,000 people from New York shut up.
Well, it's hard to believe it was almost exactly 1 year ago tonight that Aaron Boone hit that 11th inning home run to beat the Red Sox. And yet, for some reason, it seemed predetermined that we'd be right back here a year later for a rematch of sorts.
This is the series everybody wanted to see. The world would have been disappointed had it not been the Red Sox and Yankees after what went down last October.
Minor concerns for the Red Sox. Coach Schilling walked into Yankee Stadium with an obvious limp, wearing a boot on the right foot to protect the ankle from what's been diagnosed as tendonitis.
Felt like the 2 days leading up to the start in game 1, I thought everything was going to be all right. And, this was the start I had signed here for. This was the game that I came here to pitch.
For game number 1, that's Curt Schilling on the mound for Boston. That's the man they went after and got their big ticket man to start a game just like this.
I went out to the bullpen and had probably the worst bullpen of my career. But mentally, I just shrugged it off and thought, okay, it's one of those nights. I'll be fine once the game starts. So much electricity. Yankee Stadium is, to me, one of the funnest places on the planet to play as a visiting player.